I use it for many different ways. One is I manage the infrastructure operation. I have an idea of exactly what problem I'm trying to solve, what is currently outside. And I also use it to see who my vendors' competitors are and whether or not I need to pay attention to disruptors in the industry. Some of these vendors, I've never heard of them before, and they're doing some very innovative things. I may just be interested in getting more details on a technology that I already own. And sometimes I just kind of look to see whether or not there are areas that I don't have direct responsibility for, but other directors may benefit from talking to those vendors. I do that as well. Abnormal was one where we have a really great relationship with Abnormal now because of it. And my exchange engineer has looked at their products. We've met with them about a year ago or 9 months ago. I saw an email came in from ViB again with Pure Storage. And I'm like, okay, so I haven't spoken to these guys for a while. And it just so happens that during that time, we were searching for a replacement for a platform, and we just couldn't find a cost-effective solution. And that the ViB email came through, and we said, what, let's just have a chat with them through ViB. Eventually, we found that now they had a solution that fit perfectly into what we were trying to solve. And we have since purchased Pure Storage for 3 of our locations, and we have additional purchases coming up. Going through ViB, like I said before, is really a plus for us because, we're constantly being bombarded with emails and phone calls from the industry, right? And sometimes you want to talk to the vendor, but you want to ensure that the vendor has a product that meets your need before you even engage with them. ViB did all of the back end work. When the email comes through from ViB that says, yeah, well, the vendor wants to meet with you, well, I say, okay, evidently they've read all my notes. I know exactly what I want. I know we're going to have a productive conversation. So that pressure of having a salesperson being the first point of contact is gone when you go to the ViB community. Going through an intermediary like ViB, where this is what I'm selling. Here are my details. Here are the kind of customer that I want. And as a customer, you're saying, okay, this is the problem that I want to solve. Please check these boxes before we have this conversation. If I'm really interested in finding out something, I know I can go to the portal and take a look. But in the meantime, when I'm not really actively engaged in finding a solution, it's welcoming to see the emails coming, see who you guys are working with. So, if you're really serious about finding something, then the ViB community is certainly an area that you need to look at first and before you do anywhere else, because, the process is quite easy and the vendors are just there. And, the flexibility of deciding on which vendor you want, what problem you're trying to solve makes it a little bit more seamless. So definitely a plus.